Retriever fans, and welcome to this edition of the Retriever Roundup. I'm Kayla Martinez. It's been a crazy month on campus here for the Retrievers as the volleyball, men's and women's soccer, cross country, and men's and women's swimming and diving have competed non-stop. Holding UMass Lowell to just a .022 hitting average, UMBC volleyball swept the Riverhawks in a three-set match at the RAC Arena, but could not finish the weekend with a win against New Hampshire, falling in 4 sets. The Retrievers then traveled to upstate New York, where UMBC made school history by holding on to a victory at Albany.
Looking for their first ever win in upstate New York. First set, Sherelle Walker with a big kill. She had 10 on the day. Allie Gach coming up with a big kill. She had 7 to go along with 25 digs. She also got the assist on this one and this one from Mallory McIntyre, who had a season-high 56 returning from injury. Final set, it's the 5th. Retrievers match point at 14-12. Crystal Mchukwu with one of her team-high 19 kills to give the Retrievers the 5-set victory over Albany.
UMBC forced another 5-set match at Binghamton on Saturday, but eventually fell to the Bearcats. The Retrievers returned home last Friday to host Hartford in their annual Dig Pink match at the RAC Arena.
In the first set, it was Hartford playing inspired volleyball, paced by freshman Corinne Haranzi, who recorded a career-high 17 kills. The Hawks would take the first set 25-22. In the second set, it was the Retrievers who played more inspired. Sherelle Walker, she finished the match with 15 kills. Hannah Schmidt, also with 15 kills, picked up 11 digs for her 4th double-double of the season. The Retrievers would take the second set 25-22. Schmidt here with the block. She had 5 block assists in the frame. Emily Witzman came to play for the Retrievers also. She led all hitters with 17 kills in the match. She also had 5 blocks along with Schmidt. The Retrievers took the third set 25-21. In the fourth set, Allie Gach got into the action. She had 8 kills for the Retrievers. She also had 18 digs. The match came to a close here as Witzman and McIntyre stuffed one last attack, and UMBC won it in 4 sets.
Women's soccer, making a run in conference, traveled to Binghamton, coming up with a win in double overtime. Hosting Albany at the Retriever Soccer Park, UMBC held on to a 3-1 victory. And after torrential downpours in the Baltimore area, UMBC hosted Vermont at a wet UMBC stadium, where they added another win to their overall record.
Early first half, Jessie Brown looking for Alexa Caranta. The through ball is a little bit too far, and goalkeeper Morgan Nichols and the Vermont defense is able to clean it up. In the 50th minute, off of a corner kick, Caranta blocks the Vermont clear and feeds it over to Amira Walcott. Walcott takes it down the far side, lofts in a cross for Paige Preston, who heads in her first career goal, giving UMBC a 1-0 lead. Exactly 5.5 minutes later, Morgan Taylor intercepts a Vermont clear, and Melissa Hummel feeds a cross into the box, which is corralled by Jessie Brown, who puts it in the far left side, giving UMBC a 2-0 lead. Vermont would not go quietly. In the 81st minute, Nikki McFarland feeds a cross into the box that's bounced around and finds the feet of Katie Green, who puts it in, trimming the UMBC lead to 2-1. Vermont still pressing late. A corner kick is headed away by Paige Preston, and Preston would make another great defensive play, knocking the ball away. Vermont then, in the final 10 seconds of the game, looking to get something going. It's fed in, but it's knocked away. The Retrievers would win 2-1.
Men's soccer suffered their first loss of this season to Delaware in double overtime here at the Retriever Soccer Park back on October 1st, and has since then been 2-0-1. The Retrievers put up a fight against Albany on homecoming, but could not put in a goal, and at the end of the game ended in a 0-0 draw. The Retrievers were able to get a bounce-back win in their next contest, though, escaping Vermont in a 2-1 win on a goal by Kadeem Dakers with 12 seconds left to go.
Facing Vermont in a matinee in Burlington, where they have not won since 2004. Vermont would take the lead less than 3 minutes into the second half, but the Retrievers would answer here in the 59th minute after a corner kick. Jordan Becker finds the ball in an absolute scrum and puts it in to tie the game. As you can see, bodies everywhere, and he just puts it in. The game seemed destined for extra time, but Kadeem Dakers would head in this Mamadou Kansai free kick with 12 seconds left to give the Retrievers the late lead. Retrievers win 2-1.
Men's cross country competed in the Paul Short Run on October 5th at Lehigh University. Running an 8K career best of 25 minutes and 2 seconds, sophomore Radatu Simon put the Retrievers in 13th place out of 47 teams in the gold division. Women's cross country was led by senior Cody Mezebich, who got the job done for the Retrievers, finishing 5th place in the Brown division. Men's and women's swimming traveled to New Jersey to compete against Ryder on October 12th to start their dual meet season. Senior Muhammad Hussein won 3 events for the Retrievers and was awarded CCSA Conference Summer of the Week. The freshmen combined an exciting weekend, claiming 8 wins to help UMBC sweep Ryder. Homecoming was an exciting time for UMBC. With alumni returning and fun events happening on campus, the Retriever Fever was in full effect. Now let's take a look and listen to how the UMBC Athletics celebrated.
You're not sick. You just got that Retriever Fever.
This is like the 3rd event like this we've done since I've been here, and this is the best one yet.
Just to get the whole student group, the alumni, to come back, along with the current students, to really come out and support us, it makes for a great show.
I think it was awesome! It was live! They really got me hyped and excited about the season.
It's great to come back, a lot of great memories here, and it's just a joy every year, and I'm always glad to contribute and help out the program.
When you see us coming down that road, they say only warriors wear that black and gold.
Yo, this was live!
It was really awesome getting everybody involved. We're trying to bring UMBC basketball back, so it was awesome having everybody get excited.
It's all about a family, supporting of our coaches, Coach Zim, the boys, and we look forward to continuing that support and watching how they progress throughout the year.
My aunt and my mom are playing in the game right now, so that's really fun.
Family.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate in my career to have the opportunity to work at a number of very good institutions. After 3 months, I can tell you there is one none better than UMBC.
I was listening to Coach Stern talk. It got me really excited for the season, and it got everybody pumped up, and it was just a great moment.
Really important because we're trying to build tradition here, so that's been great to be able to have our incoming class plus classes from past and our current kids all kind of mesh together and start to build that tradition.
Coach, you've been here obviously quite a long time. How has homecoming changed from when you first got to UMBC, late 80s, early 90s, to what it has become, circa 2013?
I think it's changed dramatically. How many people come back? It's a great crowd that comes back to the games. You can see the excitement on campus. You can just walk around the facilities, and you see everything is gold and black. It's just a tremendous atmosphere. I think the school spirit has changed dramatically. I know for soccer games, the amount of people that come to the games. We talked about that. People that come to the games, people who support UMBC, athletics in general, but specifically the soccer team. It's just a great feeling, and it kind of all comes together on homecoming. You see players and alum that comes back, that it's a whole different vibe. Where I think when I first started here, it was sort of people came back, but they weren't really into the participation as much. They would come, see the school, kind of walk around. Now I think they're going to more than one event. It's just something that's grown a lot like the school. As the schools continue to evolve and get better and better, I think our homecoming has continued to evolve. And I'm looking forward to this weekend to see a lot of the old players come back and enjoy UMBC.
Coach, homecoming this weekend. Your team plays on Thursday night, and then you get a little bit of the weekend off. What's that mean for your team to be able to be around campus and kind of kick the weekend off also?
It's so great because on campus right now there's such a buzz and there's flags. Everyone's kind of getting geared up for homecoming weekend. I'm glad that we're home and we can kind of kick off homecoming on Thursday night with our game. And we have a bunch of, some of our recruits coming to watch. And then we can relax this weekend and be around for the men's game on Saturday. So we always like to go and support them, and they've had such a great year so far. Hopefully we can get that win under our belt and then go and relax and cheer them on Saturday.
Good. There we go.
It is no question that UMBC runs in this family's blood. An America East All-Conference selection in 2012, senior Pete Caringi III is in his final campaign for the Retrievers. Let's take a look into how men's soccer has evolved into a nationally ranked team in this edition of In the Spotlight.
Good afternoon, Retriever fans, and welcome back to the In the Spotlight segment. I'm Dan Lahette. This week I'm joined by men's soccer senior forward Pete Caringi III. Pete, welcome in.
How's it going?
So you've been at UMBC playing here for 4 years, been here a lot longer than that though. Has it sunk in at all that this is the last season, Saturday's game was your last time on the homecoming field playing?
It's starting to, especially after our last game. I mean, we didn't get the result we wanted, especially not winning a conference game, big conference game in front of all those fans. But it's kind of sinking in now. There's only 2 guaranteed home games left in my career, and it's kind of all hitting me this weekend. Seeing my family, seeing all the alumni and everybody, and kind of just seeing how we've all got older. And so it's kind of hitting in, but at the same time, I'm not going to let it affect me too much because there's still a goal to win a championship. I can't be thinking about my career in the sense, but more on the lives of the team.
Now you kind of alluded to you have been here for a long time. It's been pretty much since birth. How has UMBC soccer changed since you can remember, and how has the support here at the school and in the community changed as well?
Honestly, everything's changed. I mean, first of all, just this field that we're on right now, I remember it used to be just different grass, not the Bermuda grass we have now, the stands we have now, and all the record fans we get basically every weekend, a lot 17s, but there's been certain things that we're getting bigger recruits from that are supposed to go to this school and that school, and they all want to come to UMBC now.
Now, on this year, had a very good season, obviously, so far. Is it any different playing for you individually and as a team with all the kind of records y'all have accumulated that maybe there's a target on your back this season?
It's been more so in the last couple of weeks. I mean, I had a really good start, and then as kind of the goals came, I saw more double teams and other stuff here and there, and other players up top like Gaetan, Kadim, and them have got more people drawn towards them. They know what they're good, they know what I'm good at, so they're going to try to stop it with more players and drop back more. So it's going to happen, but we're going to adjust too. I mean, we're not going to sit there and complain about it. We understand how we're doing this year. We understand there's a target on us, but we're all great players up there, and we're going to get by it and hopefully score as many as we did early in the year.
So have you been able to take in this season at all? Not that it's just your senior season, but the success that y'all have had so far? Or is it kind of like, we got a game coming up, focus on that, we still got the ultimate prize to get as well?
It's more the second one, the game coming up, because if you start thinking about what we've done this season, then you really don't keep looking at the goal. The goal was to win a championship. The goal wasn't to go 10-1-1. So it's a great start. I understand that. It's been the best start I've had here in 4 years, even with 2 championship teams. But at the same time, it's not the ending goal. So on one hand, I want to look at it and say, oh, we've done this, we've done that. It's been amazing. But it's not over. It's not even close to being over. We are right now second in conference, and we want to get to win our first regular season since I've been here. And that's the goal right now, just to win, just keep winning and not look back.
When it all comes to an end, how do you hope that the fans here remember not just your career, but your teammates in kind of this era of retriever soccer?
Just winning. I mean, that's the only thing you can really think about is championships and winning. There's obviously, they can remember players, they can remember moments. We've had double overtime wins here that have been great, but when it comes down to it, they're going to remember, did they win a championship? How far did they go? Did they break team records? It's stuff like that. So I hope they remember us as America East champs, and I hope they remember us as going as far as we possibly can. Hopefully, Final Four and all that. That's possible.
Good. Well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this edition of the Retriever Roundup. I'm Kayla Martinez.